Hello students, you all are welcome in 6th standard subject maths. Our topic is understanding elementary shapes. Chapter number 5. In this topic, our learning points are: the first topic, measurement of line segment; second topic, line between and midpoint; third topic, sum of two sides of triangle is greater than third side; fourth topic, angle revolution, degree, direction, right angle and minutes. Next, types of angles that you have studied in chapter number 4. But again we are going to study over here also: right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle and reflex angle. Then protector introductions, that also you have studied in your previous standard, how to draw angle using this protector, that also we are going to see. Here the next point is measure angle, identify through clock. Through clock different type of angles form at different time. Next topic, perpendicular lines, perpendicular bisector. Then next point, classification of triangles. In that we are going to see scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, which is based on sides. Then based on angles, it is classified in acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, right angle triangle. Then next point, we are going to study quadrilateral concepts through table, that also you have studied in chapter number 4 and its properties. This point is also you have studied in chapter number 4, that is polygon. In that, number of sides, name and figure. Then the last point, that is three-dimensional shapes. In that we are going to study the object faces, edges and vertices. In that I have given the video. That video you have to show yourself and do exercise by yourself. Some of the activities are there regarding these chapters. In that activities, that is home activities, using matchsticks to form triangles, using clock to know total right angles and part of the revolution, etc. So in this chapter we are going to study about these all points. Students, let's restart our first point, measurement of line segment. Here I am giving the scale and how to read this. Here one of the observer, he is just reading perpendicularly, means like this way. Second observer reading like this way. Third observer reading like this side. So who observe right way? Student, the person who read perpendicularly, who is right way, right? Who reads right observation, means one, this is wrong observation, this is also wrong observation, correct? Now here you can read 1.4 centimeter, right? But this side, from this side, if the person who reads, he may read 1.3 like that, he may read this side 1.5 like that, right? So 1.4 observant is the correct one, who observe perpendicularly read. Now for that purpose, instead of this scale, when we measure the line segment, suppose if we want to measure the line segment, this line segment AB, it is how many centimeters? So we just use divider. We do not use scale. So here we just take this divider and put like this way, and then you just put it on the scale, then you get exactly measure, right? So this is one of the point to measure the line segment. Now next point. Next point, line between and midpoint. What is the difference between line between term and midpoint? Here you can see I have drawn this line segment AB, then C is somewhere here. Here also another line segment PQ, and R is somewhere here. So line between means what? In mathematics it is symbolized by, here you see C is lie between A and B. So you can write A dash C dash B. Means C is lie between A and B. Correct? It is not exactly lies between, it doesn't mean that it is the midpoint, C is the midpoint of AB. Here only lie means C somewhere here, you see here, R is somewhere over here, right? So here R is lie between P and Q. So we can write P dash R dash Q. Correct? Okay, let me understand this with this example. AB is equal to 5, BC is equal to 3 and AC is equal to 8. Say which point does lie between these two. In exercise number 5.2, such type of exercise you can find. So here we just do the practice, and so at least you can understand. Here you see AB is equal to 5. So first of all I draw AB 5 centimeter with the scale. Then BC is equal to 3. Then I am drawing here from here to here, BC is equal to 3. And AC is equal to 8. You see here AC is equal to 8 centimeter. So now our question is, which point does lie between two? Here you see here B is lie between A and C. So this is our answer. B is lie between point A and C. So what we call this line between concept. Now you see here midpoint concept. We also understand using this example, AB is equal to 5 centimeter, AC is equal to 10 centimeter, BC is equal to 5 centimeter. So now start to draw. AB equal to 5 centimeter, then AC is equal to 10, means from here A to C 10, and BC is equal to 5 centimeter. So like this way you can see that here AB and BC. Here B is exactly lie between, means B is the midpoint of A and C. So here AB is equal to AC. Sorry, AB is equal to BC. So you can say that B is the midpoint of A and C. Here AB is equal to 5 centimeter, BC is equal to 5 centimeter. So you can write AB is equal to BC. It means that B is the midpoint of AC. So students, clear this difference between line and midpoint. Also, let's we understand, for more concept to clear, we understand the next example. Next example, here you are given this line. On this line, some points are located by equidistance O, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Each 2 points are equal distance, right? Number one, prove that, means PT, P dot T dot means PT. Prove that E lies between D and G. You see E, it is here. E is lie between D and G. Hence, DE is equal to 1 unit and D is lie between, E is lie between D and G, means this, and EG is equal to, EG is equal to how many units? 2 units. So DE is not equal to EG. Here 1 unit, here 2 units. So you can say that E is not the midpoint of D and G, but it is lie between D and G. Okay, like this. Here you see, next example. Prove that D is the midpoint of AG. You see, D means here. D is the midpoint of AG. AG means here. D is over here. How to prove this? Now D is the midpoint of A and G. Means that D is exactly in the middle point of A and G. Means what is AD? For that solution, here AD is equal to 1, 2 and 3 units. What is DG? DG is equal to 1, 2 and 3. It is also 3 units. Right? A and G, they are separate from 3 unit distance on the left side and 3 unit distance on the right side of the point P. So AD is equal to DG, means D is the midpoint of line segment AG. Like this way I can ask another question also from this. Whether C is the midpoint of B and D. How you can prove? Now C is the midpoint of B and D means what? BD. BC is equal to 1 unit, CD is equal to 1 unit. Hence BC is equal to CD. So C is the midpoint of B and D. A is the is B is the midpoint of line segment AD. Is B is the midpoint of line segment AD? No. Why? Because AB is equal to 1 unit and BD is equal to 2 units. Hence AB is not equal to BD. So we cannot say that B is the midpoint of line segment AD, but B is lie between, like this way. It is lie between, means A dash, B dash, D dash. Like that. Okay, come to the point. Next point. Sum of two sides of triangle. This is triangle. Sum of two sides of triangle is always greater than third side of triangle. Now here I have drawn some triangles, and I have given also its measures. Here you see 5.3, all sides are equal. Means this is our equilateral triangle. This is our obtuse angle triangle. This is our right angle triangle. This is our isosceles triangle, where I have given some measurement. Now you see, you verify. Here you see that AB, as per our definition, as per our point, sum of two sides, say AB plus BC. Sum of this side, I am taking this side and this side. 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 is always greater than BC. You see, AB means what? 5.3. BC means what? 5 points. So total how many? 10.6. So here 10.6 is greater than 12. So this is true. Sum of two sides of triangle is greater than 12. Here you see any side, you can check any sides. Suppose AB plus BC is greater than AC, or you can say AB plus AC is greater than BC, or you can say BC plus AC is greater than बाकी कौन सा रहा X. Like here also you can say PQ plus QR is greater than PR. PQ means what? 17. QR means what? 8. So 25 is greater than 50. It is also true. It is also true for remaining that sides. Means PQ plus PR is greater than QR, or QR plus PR is greater than PQ. Same for all. Similarly here also, here this is isosceles triangle. This is means what? These two angles are same. So if these two angles are the same, then their opposite sides are also same measure. Say this is 5 centimeter. So this is naturally 5 centimeter. Yeah, now you see LM plus MN, which is greater than MN. You see 8 plus 5, 13, 13 is greater than 5. So this is also the main points regarding triangle. Next point, student, angle revolution, degree, direction and minutes. Now you know very well direction. Everybody has how to see the time. Everybody knows how to see the time, and everybody wear the wristwatch, right? Or in everybody's house, clock is there. So naturally, this is clockwise. That second hand clock is moving in this direction, right? So this is our clockwise direction, and this is opposite to clockwise, means anti-clockwise. When you move from, when the clock hands move from here, suppose it is start from here. From here to here, it moves 1/4 part. This is 1/4. So 1/4 part means how many degree? 90 degrees. Correct? So means one right angle you can find. It is called revolution, quarter. So within this, how many time will be there? 15 minutes. You can find 15 minutes, right? Okay, here. Because here you see in clock, here 12 is there. 12, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So between this 12 to 1 means it covers 5 minutes, this 5, it means total 50 minutes. So within 90 degree, that second hand covers how many? 1/4 part means 15 minutes. Then it covers this much rotation in anti-clockwise direction. So it is 90 plus 90 means 180, and it is called this 1/4 and this is 1/4 means 180 means half rotation means 2/4. 2 ones are 2 ones are and 2 twos are means 1/2. 1/2 means what? 180 degree. So 180 degree means half rotation, half revolution. Sorry. half revolution. So within half revolution, how many time covered? 30 minutes. So this table you remember. Now, when it moves from here to here means 1 4, 1 4, 1 4 means 3 upon 4. And 3 times 1 upon 4 means 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4 means it covers, see, it is 90 plus 90 plus 90. You will get 270. Right? So this 90, this is 90 plus 90. This is 90 plus 90 plus 90, then it covers 270 means half and quarter. Half and again quarter. So here it covers how many times? 45 minutes. Here when it covers from here to 90 degree, then again 90 degree, then again 90 degree, and again this means complete revolution is there. So 1 means 4 upon 4 means 4 ones are 4 means 1. Complete revolution means how many degree? 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. When you add these all, you will get 360 degree. 360 degree means 1 complete revolution, not rotation, revolution. So 1 complete revolution means what? 60 minutes. So student, this is very important for next exercise 5.2 sums. Okay. So I think you clear this topic over here. Okay, let's restart exercise 5.2. That some of the examples that I am explaining you, remaining that you can do by yourself in my next video also. Now, what fraction or part of revolution does the hour hand of the clock turn through? When hour hand of the clock, say this is a clock, right? This is 12, this is 6, this is 3, this is 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. When hour hand clock turn through 3 to 9, means 3 means here. Start from here. 3 to 9. In clockwise, because it is clock which is always moving. So how many part is this? Is how many part? You see, this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree means 1/4 part, and this is 1/4 part. You see that table, you will get half revolution, right? So here half fraction. Here you can write answer is half. Okay, 4 to 7. Okay. In second, 4 to 7. 4 means here. 4 to 7. You see here. Huh? 5 minutes, 5, 10, 15. 15 means it covers 1/4. So here 1/4 part. 7 to 10. Okay. 7 to 10. 7 means here 7. 7 to 8. 8 to 9. 9 to 10. 7 to 10 again 5, 10, 15. 15 means 1/4. It covers 1/4. Okay. So easy. 12 to 9. 12 to 9 naturally 1/4 fraction. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 1 means this is 1. 5, 10, 15. 1 to 10. 90 degree means it covers 1/4 portion. 90 degree means 1/4. And straight angle means half. Okay, like that. 6 to 3, 6 to 3, 6 to 3. 1 to 1 to 10. Sorry. Here some mistake is there. You see 3 to 9 clockwise. 3 to 9 half. Okay. Then 4 to 7, 4 to 7, it is also right. 7 to 10, 7 to 10, it is also right. 12 to 9, 12 to 9, that is wrong. Here something is wrong. 12 to 9, you see 12, right? You have to move clockwise, right? 12 to this, 12 to move this, right? So this is 90. This is 1 4, 1 4 and 1 4. How many? Well, 2 9 means what? This 3 4. Well, 2 9 means 1 4, 1 4 and 1 4 here. 3 4. Sorry students. 3 4. Now 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 1. Here you are 1 to 10. 1 to means is moving like this way. 1 to 1 to 10 means this. 1 to 10 it is also 3/4. 1 to 10 तो ये नहीं देखना है रिफ्लेक्स एंगल बनता है मींस दिस इज 90 डिग्री एंड दिस इज 5 10 15 20 25 30 35 40 और 45 राइट ओके so 45 minutes means 3 4 here 6 to 3 6 to 3 6 means here 6 to 3 6 6 to 3 means ऐसे जाएगा ना again it is 3 4 okay suppose 3 to 4 है 3 to 6 है तो 3 to 6 है तो means 3 to 6 ऐसे जाएगा 6 to 1 and 3 to 9 है तो 3 to 9 ऐसे 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 यहाँ है तो हाफ होगा ठीक है 3 to 12 है तो 3 to 12 इसे यहाँ से 3 to 12 3 to 12 तो क्या होगा 3 to 12 तो लिखा है ना 3 to 12 ओके 3 to 12 3 to 12 तो 3 to 12 तो 3/4 होगा और 12 to 3 तो 12 to 3 12 to 3 clockwise so I think students you got the clear cut idea of what fraction of part of the equation okay okay another point where will the hand of clock stop if number 1 start at 12 and make half revolution clockwise okay so what we do first we have to find out when it start at 12 so पहले ये first you draw this clock 12 1 2 3 draw this completely clock and then start from 12 so you draw this line 12 and make half revolution. Half revolution means what? 30 minutes. So count from here 30 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 means at 6. Half revolution. So it complete half revolution and it stop at what? 6. So here our answer is at 6. This is half rotation. Clockwise start from 12. Make it revolving half revolution in clockwise, right? So half revolution means 30 minutes. 1/4 revolution means 15 minutes. And as per our table, 3/4 revolution means 45 minutes. And one complete revolution means 60 minutes. Okay. Now, next is start at 2. Means start from here. And make half revolution. Half revolution means 30 minutes. Start from here 30 minutes. 2 to 3 means 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 means here. Stop at here. half revolution. This is our half revolution. So it will be stopped at 8. Okay. Next. Next, start at 5. Start at 5 and make 1/4 revolution clockwise. Okay, 1/4 revolution means 15 minutes. Means from here count 15 minutes. 5 to 6, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Means here. So answer is at 8. And it is 1/4 revolution. This CW means clockwise, not class work. Start next sum. Start at 5 and make 3/4 revolution clockwise. So start from 5. We starting from 3/4 revolution. 3/4 revolution means what? 45 minutes. So count from here to 45 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. So our answer is at 2. Clear these points, friends? Now, which direction will you face if you start facing east? We know that in geography we have studied this is north, south, east, west. Start from east means you just write down start. Make half revolution. Okay, from here half revolution means it will be here. It is half revolution. Half revolution clockwise. Okay. So here. So what direction you will reach at west? So answer is west. Start from east. Okay, east. And make 1.5 revolution in BC and clockwise, right? So now this is clockwise. Next from east here, start from here. This is 1 and full rotation. Okay. Again 1.5. 1.5 means this is complete rotation, first rotation, and half means from here to here. This is half. Means total 1.5 means here. Our target is west. Here answer is west. Next. Start from west. Okay, this is west start. And make 3/4 revolution anti-clockwise. Means anti-clockwise. This side anti-clockwise. This side clockwise. 3/4 revolution means start from here. This is half revolution and this is again 1/4. This is 3/4 revolution. So where you stop? No. So answer is no. Very simple. Now start from south is here and make one full revolution. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Clockwise. This means here to here. Where we come? South. So clear this direction point of view. Next, what part of revolution have you turned through if you start facing east? Means start from here. Start. You have to find out part of revolution, whether half, 3/4, 1/4 like this. Start from east, turn clockwise to face north. यहाँ से यहाँ means यहाँ से यहाँ half 1/4 ये half और ये दूसरा 1/4 means 3/4 here 1 2 3 three right angle covers clockwise So 3 4 like that. Okay. Next sum. Okay. Start from south. So write down north, south, east, west. Start from here, start from south. This is our starting point. Clockwise, face to east. And यहाँ से from here to here, face to east. So here to here half, and again this 1/4 means again our answer is which part of the revolution? 3/4 west and east. West to east. Now next position is start from west, north, south, east, west. Start from west means here start. Turn clockwise. Okay, this is clockwise to east. Up. So suppose if it is here anti-clockwise. Same sum but anti-clockwise. Let's see. Start from west here. Anti-clockwise. This is our anti-clockwise. ईस्ट ईस्ट में जाना है तो भी आंसर आया आपका so student I think you get clear cut this idea. Okay students, here find number of right angles turned through by our hand of a clock when it goes from 3 to 6. Three to 6. Clock is always moved in clockwise direction. That is 3 to 6 hours hand. It starts from here. 3 to 6. 3 to 6. It covers how many right angles? One. Okay, like this. 2 to 8. Again you draw clock. 2. 2 to 8, it covers 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 minutes. 30 minutes means 5, 10, 15. From here, it covers straight angle means 2 right angles. Right? 30 minutes, 2 right angles. 1 and 2. 5 to 11. 5 to 11. 5 is here. 5 to 11. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Again 30 minutes. Means 2 right angles. As per our table, 30 minutes to right angle, 15 minutes for angle 45 minutes. 3 right angle like 10 to 1. This table is very important for you. It is a master tricks. 10 to 1, 1 right angle. 12 to 9, 12, 6, 12 to 9. 12 to 9, it covers 45 minutes in 3 right angles. Three right angles. 12 to 6. 2 right angles. So like this way you can do this exercise.